So originally I went to school at UNCC, and it was right in the middle of COVID. I did a semester in person. It wasn't really in person because they didn't have any in-person classes, so it was just kind of being locked in your dorm, online classes. And I've never really been a big school person. So in tandem with that, I came back from winter break and I worked at a restaurant, and I was part of a workplace incident which left me burned and bedbound for about 3 months, which of course that's not going to help with school whatsoever. So I made the decision, college is always there if I want to go. It's just not something I'm looking to do right now. So I dropped out, but I withdrew my classes. I was going to be at home and doing nothing, and we had friends who volunteered here. So originally I had signed up to volunteer, but I was also in the process of looking for a job. And I was looking for a job, and I saw an application on Indeed, and I said, you know what? Working with dogs, that sounds awesome. Let me apply, and I got a call, I had an interview, and I got the job. Number one is probably just the obvious answer, is just I get to come in here and work with puppies, dogs all day, get to train them, help people that are in need, whether it's veterans with PTSD or kids with special needs. I got a dog through Project to Heal, through our chaperone program. Her name's Abby. She makes me happy every day. It's nice to wake up to a dog that's solely mine and my responsibility. It's nice to have a responsibility and another companion around. And then just getting to work with all these nice people. We really mesh really well. We banter a lot, but we all get along pretty well, and it's nice to come into a bunch of smiling faces in the morning. I'd just say about, dog anatomy and dog psychology in general, especially with the labs, they're so different to a lot of dogs. Whether it's, they're really good at swimming because they got the webbed feet and the outer tail, or they're really good at retrieving because, that's what they were bred to do, or how dogs give birth, or, what certain type of training methods work for one dog and not for the other. And it's a lot of trial and error when it comes to training, so that's also something I like to do. It's kind of like problem solving almost, but just figuring out what works best for a dog. Labs are very food motivated. You have your oddball who won't work for food, and then that's a big problem. It's, will they work for physical affection? Will they work for play? Will they work for toys? Will they work for virtually nothing and just, verbal reinforcement? But also it's like, getting really high pitched and animated might work for one dog, whereas for another dog, that might confuse them. So it's about really getting to know a dog and their personality and what will work best for them. For me personally, the beginning training of puppies, once they, these guys get about 2 weeks older, and trying to teach them, how to sit and, how to just take food in general, takes an abundance of patience, and sometimes I don't have that. So it really takes me time to be like, I'm here for these dogs and these dogs only. I need to do what's best for them and really allow myself to have that patience so they can excel in whatever area I'd like them to. There was this one time I was working with Stella, and we have another property which is currently getting fixed up. Trees are getting cut down, they're putting in trails. Charlie was over there mowing the lawn with his bush hog, and I get a text from him that said something along the lines of, please help, call me. So I called him, and he was like, hey, I need you and Stella to get over here as fast as you can. Come to find out, he was mowing with the bush hog, and the bush hog pulled him, not him, but the bush hog went into the pond. So he was there for about 30 minutes just sitting on the side of the pond holding on to the bush hog so that it wouldn't fall completely into the pond. And then another good one is when Charlie locked himself in his chicken coop, and he texted me in the morning and it said, please come help, lock in chicken coop, and I had to go let him out of his chicken coop. Those are probably my two biggest memories here that I got a good kick out of.